Hey guys, Multi-Game Master 1 reporting in, and welcome back to my 100% Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie. In the last episode, we completed our treasure hunt in Treasure Trove Cove, and in this episode we're going to explore more of Grunty's lair by first jumping on the shock jump disc pad. And up here we have another picture, leading into our next level, which we will uncover right now. And that level is Clanker's Cavern. And we are actually going to go ahead and explore that. It's not going to take real long for me to get back over there. We just have to go pretty much the same way that we've been to before back in episode 3. Oh, and speaking of episode 3, shout out to Pete the Crocodile for being my special guest commentator for episode 3 and episode 4. It was a lot of fun, and I thank you so much for guest commentating, Pete. And I don't know why I fell off those pipes in the first place, but now I'm crossing them legitly. Anyway, into level 3 we go. So here we are, Clanker's Cavern. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. And you guys will see that it is indeed hidden well. Anyway, in Clanker's Cavern it appears to be more like a sewer. I mean, look at all the water, it's all polluted and everything. I, of course, never have been down in a sewer before, but I know what it's like down there. I know what it looks like, I know how it smells, all of that. Anyway, swimming through this tube, we seem to have something creepy dead ahead. Psst, I am Clanker, witch's garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. Okay. If you're the garbage grinder, then you should get used to this kind of stuff, but I guess not. Anyway, given the fact of how scary Clanker is looking, I suppose we could go ahead and free him, and the only way we can do that is swimming to the bottom of this pit here. And I know it gets even more dangerous because there's like a lack of oxygen here, but we have to go down here anyway. But this guy will be able to help us. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. So whenever you're running low on air, just grab those air bubbles in order to replenish parts of your air meter. I think it's about 2 honeycomb bars worth for every air bubble that you get. And of course, as you're freeing Clanker, you want to make sure to keep an eye on your air meter. Because, as I said before, if you drown, it's an insta-kill and you will lose a life. And speaking of losing a life, if I don't get myself an air bubble, I'm going to lose a life. Okay, there we go. Good for right now. Let me just grab the rest of these notes real quick. Then grab another air bubble to be on the safe side. Come on, don't pop, don't pop. You just had to pop. Okay. Okay, here's another air bubble. And now that we're full on air, thank you, Goop, we can now free Clanker. And the only way we can do that is to swim through this lock 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And you guys are probably going to notice right away that grabbing those air bubbles to replenish air is pretty much like the Sonic the Hedgehog reference. Anyway, Clanker is up and about and out of the water, the dirty water, and there's a Jiggy up there. Clanker has fresh air. You find reward on Clanker's back. Okay, so Clanker is now free, which means we can pretty much explore the outside area of this whole entire cavern. First thing we're going to do is to get on top of Clanker to get this Jiggy right here. Oh, now what's wrong? Bzz, Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help, Clanker. Clanker, you have way too many problems, it seems. Anyway, we're gonna help him out in a bit. I just want to grab some things, like this Jiggy over here that's behind this gate. Just use the rat-a-tat wrap on it in order to open it and get the Jiggy. So already that's 2 Jiggies, and we're making really good progress. We're about maybe 5 minutes into the recording, so we're doing really well as of right now. And there's another enemy right there. You want to watch out for when it pops out of the tube. Of course, you can defeat it pretty much like the way that I've done it. Okay, now let's see what else we can find. Well, how about we swim back into the water and see if we can find anything else. And we might be able to find something in those container tubes over there. Okay, so in this one we have some eggs. But I'm full on ammo, so I won't need any more. Where's another spot? Another tube. There's one right there. Let's see what's in that one. We have notes. And I'm kind of concerned about my air meter at the moment because I really don't want to drown and lose a life. 2 bars. I'm gonna swim back up to the surface real quick. Come on, come on. Okay. Now back down we go, and let's check out the other tubes. I think that's the only tube in which you can find notes, so be sure to look into that one. It's pretty long and you can't miss it. In here we have gold feathers, which will be useful for later. And let's see, where else can we go? Well, oh wait, what's in that tube right there? There's something gold and shiny up there. It looks like... Oh, look at that. There's an extra honeycomb piece right there. One more before we get another energy unit bar. Okay, so let's see. What can we do now? Of course, we're going to help Clanker in a bit. I guess we could check out these other tubes as well. So, in this pipe, we have a mumble token. So that's one less to worry about. Let's check out this next one down here. Let's see what to talk about while I explore these long, narrow pipes. Well, maybe not narrow, but a bit curvy. I don't know how to describe them, but let's see what to talk about. Oh yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded any episodes in quite a while. It's just that, well, as you guys know, I am in college yet again, and I am busy with so much schoolwork. In fact, I have a lab experiment coming up and also a biochemistry test coming up. And as soon as this recording's over, I really need to get to work on it. And I'm a chem major, in case some of you are wondering.
Snippet mutants are we. Jigsaw is ours. Fight us, you must.
So these mutant crabs are going to come after us because we've intruded on their property. But defeating them won't be a hassle whatsoever. You could just defeat them however is necessary, and you need to die. Thank you. That's what you get for hitting me. Anyway, there should be 4 of these guys around here. And there was the last one right there.
Snippet mutants are we. Yours is prize.
Thank you very much. We will take that prize. Along with the notes as well. And you can keep the eggs. Because I have enough. Or I'm maxed out on ammo. And I guess I could consider that like maybe the mid-boss of the level. Or maybe the boss itself, I don't know. But we're done with that. We're done with that passageway. Let's go ahead and explore that one as soon as I get some more air. This pipe right here that I'm exploring in is particularly the longest, and you guys are gonna see how it is. But to fully explore this, you're gonna need full air. Because, well, here's a Jiggy right there, but as you can see, we can't go out there, so we have to make our way all the way back. I highly recommend that before exploring the pipe, that you have a full amount of air in order to prevent yourself from not drowning and lose a life. Alright, so we're out of there, and that covers everything in the water. Let's see, what else could we do? Okay, we're about 10 minutes into the recording, so we're doing good on time as of right now. Let's see, we have some more notes right here. And let's see what happens if we get on top of Clanker. Or on top of this boat, rather. Whoa, didn't expect that. Anyway, that boat takes us straight up here, and here's some notes, and there's another Jiggy right there. Thank you, Clanker. Alright, so we're halfway there. Halfway to finishing the level. Let's see. Well, I guess we could do something about Clanker's teeth. Pretty much the only thing we can do is to shoot exit it and see what happens. One of his teeth fall out. This tooth not hurt now. Sorry for not reading the dialogue. Anyway, on that tooth we have a mumble token, so that's pretty good. Now let's go ahead and take care of the other side and get that other tooth. That tooth falls out. Toothache this side gone. Clanker swallow reward. Teeth all better now. Thank you, bear. Okay, so Clanker is now 100% healthy again. And there's the next Jiggy. To get that one, you need to make sure to knock out that tooth. You could pretty much focus on his right tooth in order to get the Jiggy and ignore the left one in order for you to get the Jiggy. But if you want both prizes, then it's essential to knock out both teeth. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here's another hive right here. And I don't understand the point of this. I mean, check this out. I mean, clearly that sluggish creature, slimy slug creature, whatever it is clearly in front of the beehive, and every time it does its attack, the hive never gets destroyed. I don't understand the logic behind that whatsoever. I mean, is it like that enemies can't hurt each other, but enemies can hurt you? I don't get it. I just really don't understand it. That's like kind of like a flaw there. But I'm not going to question it whatsoever because, as I said before, it's rare logic. Much like I say the same about Nintendo logic. But we're not playing Nintendo games now, are we? Well, actually, technically this was a game made by both Nintendo and Rare, so... I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, moving on. Alright, so... up here we can find some more stuff, some notes. Eggs right here. A mumble token. Oh yeah, and another thing I should mention, you can easily take damage if you fall from really long heights. But if you use Kazooie with the right timing, she can save you. Okay, let's see what we can get up here. 14 minutes into the recording. I'm trying to debate on whether or not we should explore inside Clanker. In that pipe we have a Jinjo right there. And also an extra life if we go down. And now we want to make our way up the pipes because there was another pipe in which we could use the Talon Trot on in order to walk along it safely. And what happened with the camera? Okay. I was worried about the camera for a second. Anyway, walking along this pipe, go down here for an extra honeycomb piece. And that gave us one more unit bar energy. let's see. 15 minutes into the recording. Let's see. Should I or should I not? Yeah, I guess we can go ahead because we have plenty of time. Let's go ahead and go inside Clanker and hopefully get the other Jiggies. I was planning to save this for the next episode, but considering that we're really doing well on time, I figured may as well get it over with. Anyway, Jiggy across that gauntlet of fan blades. And just when I thought it was easy, I keep taking hits. This isn't potentially easy to get past on your own. Unless if you have really good timing like I just didn't by then. Anyway, activating the grunty switch caused her eyes to pop out, which is kind of weird and gross. We'll look more into that later. Alright, so now we're inside Clanker. Here's some more notes. And I really think that I need to patch myself up on health because, well, I never expected that I'd take so much damage from those fan blades. Oh, and we seem to have a little small challenge right here. We have all of these rings, and for this little mini game, we need to swim through all of them within the time limit in order for something to happen. And of course, you'll want to go through the rings that are colored in green. If you go for the ones in blue, they won't count and you'll just end up wasting time. Okay, so there's the last one right there. Let's swim right through it and see what happens. A Jiggy appears and the stomach acid levels inside Clanker rises in order for us to get the Jiggy easily. And also we have plenty of things to pick up, such as the gold feather. Or feathers, I should say. We'll take these with us. And we seem to have a fly disc over there, so looks like we can use it to reach that other entryway on the other side of the room. And right here is another gold feather. Okay, so this looks even deadlier than the last. Oh, here's bottles. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold the right or left trigger and push the right stick right. Keep the right or left trigger held and use the left stick to move around. Use it wisely though, as this move requires gold feathers and you can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. Your energy is a little low. I'll fill it up for you. You've learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. Okay, so we can use this move, the Wonder Wing, in order to get across this gap safely. I don't know what to call it. Room full of deadly fan blades. And of course this bottle says this move requires a gold feather, and it's kind of ridiculous that you lose them within like 3 to 5 seconds. It's kind of a bit unfair for us to lose gold feathers that quickly, but the move is pretty valuable. Well, I guess I shouldn't say valuable, because what's valuable are the gold feathers themselves. Let's just say that the move is particularly useful, especially when we need to be invulnerable against certain situations. And I have a feeling that we'll cover those in future episodes. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, if you're ever running low on health whatsoever, you can always find and talk to Bottles again in order to have him fill up your health meter for you. So if you're ever wasting time trying to find more honeycombs, then you could just talk to Bottles and he'll take care of it for you. Anyway, that's everything inside Clanker, and I'm surprised I was able to get this all done in one episode. However, we're not done yet because we still have some more things to pick up. And for those objects, we need to go back to the start of the level. Not the very start though, it's like a little bit further past that. Let's see. 20 minutes into the recording. I have a feeling that this episode's gonna be longer than usual, but I don't mind really. As long as you guys are entertained, that's what matters. Anyway, let's make our way up here. And I really need to stop saying the word anyway, because I kind of feel as though that I've been using that word way too much. And that sluggish creature almost threw me off. But he did it. Okay, let's see, what else can we pick up? Let's go over here, get past this guy. And we have another beehive. Behind it is the yellow Jinjo, the last one for the level. And that's all 10 Jiggies acquired. And let's see. And there is our 100th note. Yep, Bottles, I'm fully aware of that. And now, before we leave, I want to check the totals. 110-2. Alright, we're done with this level.
If you think I'm rather soft, I'll be waiting in the loft.
Sure, Grunty, whatever you say. Anyway, one last thing I want to show you guys before we end the episode. Remember the popping eyes that you saw earlier? Well, they're located in this room, and if you slam on top of them, both of them, you will get a hidden bonus Jiggy. And with Clanker's Cavern accomplished and the bonus Jiggy acquired, that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next part though, we're going to advance even further of Grunty's lair and hopefully try to get to Grunty soon before her evil plan to make Tooty ugly and herself, by herself I mean Grunty, beautiful. And we can't allow that whatsoever. Anyway, until next time, I'm Multi Game Master 1. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.